Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, guys. Let me fix the pillows here. Big. You calling me big? Whenever I see a cherry, that's what I think of. How you guys doing? Hi, Schoolie. Hi, John. Hi, Maya. Oh no, I'm sorry you've been going through a rough patch. I know all about that, trust me. Hi, Josephine. Hi, Avocado, Ren, Kiki, Lex, Maggie, Taylor, Chad, Laura, Mario, Canada, Orange. Hello, hello. Oh my God, Chloe, it's 2 a.m. where you are. Digging the piggies? Well, piggies on a piggy. What can I say? Just kidding. Thank you. And I've also been really enjoying like these little 90s butterfly clips, living for them. Oh, Maya. Oh my God, don't scream too loud. Your neighbors might be like, what is going on over there? I mean, I live in an apartment, so you can't be too loud over here. I seem happy. I'm just like, I think I'm trying to purposely disassociate from all of the crap. Like literally the crap. There's just a lot of crap going on around here. Very punctual and appreciate the time. Heads up. Of course, of course. I will try to do that every week for you guys. 3:30 there. Oh my God, you stayed awake for me? Oh no, I hope you don't have to wake up early. Yes, I am wearing butterfly clips. I am. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Allie! Me fangirling over you. um, yeah, I seem happier. I think I'm just trying to like really separate myself from all the hell. Genuinely. How do you feel about the Billy snub? I thought about you, girl. Oh, I cried. I had like a couple tears because like her album genuinely was incredible. I've never heard of Carter Cowboy Carter a day in my life. I love a Beyonce, but like did Beyonce deserve to win that? No. That's just an opinion though. You know? Am I talking to anyone new? No. Billy and Taylor were robbed. What was Taylor robbed of? Because I know she robbed everyone's looks because she looked so good. I was like, do I have a crush on Taylor right now? Looked so good. I couldn't even. What eyeliner do you use? Can we get a tutorial? I use e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. It is literally the best. How many subs did you gain between lives? Like subscribers or members? Currently, members, I have like 245. Like, what? You guys are so sweet. Like, I genuinely cannot. I appreciate it so much. But actual subscribers, I don't know. I've gained like 900 subscribers in the last 28 days, but I don't know like in the last week. What do you think of Christy Canyon saying that you tried to cut in line at a club? Huh? I've never been to a club, I don't think. Have I? And I definitely don't cut people in line either, so couldn't have been me. Do you listen to Miley Cyrus at all? Me and my wife love her. I used to be like Miley Cyrus's biggest fan in the whole world. So, yes, I do listen to her. I love her so much. And I heard that she's coming back out with more music. So I'm excited for that. What's your favorite song from the Tortured Poets Department? Probably Fortnite, but to be honest, that album was kind of a flop for me. Don't come for me, please. Do not come for me. I didn't care for it that much. Yes, I love Lana Del Rey. Like I listened to her like a decade ago when she was doing like video games, Born to Die, like all of that, like very old stuff. Like I was obsessed with her. Can you do a live with Mama Lynn sometime? Maybe. Have I gotten wasabi microchips? Not yet, but I will be. And Twinkie. Absolutely. I fear I've stumbled into Swiftie territory as someone who can't stand her. Oh no, I'm neither of those. I mean, I like her. She's okay. Like what she did for the Eras tour, like that is some hard work. I will say that. The plaid shirt with the hair and the earrings, I can't get over it. You look so pretty. Thank you. Aww. Giving Gossip Girl look. Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, take you guys to the club. Can you imagine I do my live stream in a club? Hi Jojo, how are you? Anyone slide into your DMs yet? I mean, there's all like even when I'm in a relationship, there's always people trying to like flirt me up, but I just delete it all. Would you ever date a girl of a significantly different size than you, like 160 pounds or lower? I mean, yeah, I don't judge people based on like size or whatever. Taylor is no Billy. Right. What's the tea? I don't know. You tell me. Usually you guys bring like the ingredients for the tea and I like then make the tea. So I don't know how to just come on here and be like, all right, you guys, here's the tea. I do have my blanket back. Just in case I get nervous, which I already am. You and Mama should do lives, try new board games. Oh, that would be a good idea too. See, you guys give me so many ideas. Giving Blair Waldorf. Well, I can never say her last name. Listen, Blair was my favorite on Gossip Girl. Now that you've seen Billy in concert, who would you see next? Billy. I don't know. Probably Banks. That would be like an experience. I don't know, honestly. What did you think of Jaden Smith's outfit at the Grammys? It was a choice, but I know there's like a meaning behind it. So, you know, I shouldn't judge too hard. I love SZA. I'm so mad about the Grammys. Me too. Like, I can't. How do you feel about Billy at the Grammys? Did you guys see her like crying? Like she had tears in her eyes. Like I know she like put so much effort into that album. She deserved it. Thank you, Sandy. I've seen Billy 3 times in concert and need 100 more times. Exactly. Like her concerts, like they bring a vibe, you know? April, there is no secret. I think I'm just disassociating. So maybe that's the secret. I'm also disassociating from like all of the rumors and just like the nonsense. So much nonsense. Live Legos. So if you guys remember my last live, I bought the heart-shaped Lego. That's not supposed to be here until like the 10th or something like that. So we're going to be doing that together, hopefully, if you guys are still interested. I do want to get a tattoo. I do. I have a few ideas. Chapel Roan 8 with her performance. Yeah. You seem so happy. No, I'm so good at masking. I'm so good at it. Like there are times where I'm not the greatest and I literally have meltdowns on live stream or in videos, but I'm also really good at masking sometimes. And right now is one of those times. So girl, I just gave you the ingredients for your tea. What was it? Did I miss it? Did you have a good consultation with your therapist? I did. I talk more about that in a vlog. So I don't want to like give too much away, obviously, because then you're going to watch the vlog and be like, I already know. You guys, I have so many gray hairs. Can you see them? Wait, right here. I'm old. Stop. I feel so old. I can't. Who are your fave YouTubers? Do you watch Slushy or Emergency Intercom? No, I've never even heard of them. My fave YouTubers, geez, I've been so like Life Plus Cindy, or what was her name? Life Plus Cindy, I'm pretty sure. I used to love her vlogs, but I don't know. She's doing like a different style of vlogs lately, and I'm just like, I don't understand what's happening. I'm still gonna watch and support, but I'm confused. I used to really like Alexandra Rodriguez, but like everything is just a haul. And it's like, I get it. Like, I do a lot of hauls too, but like I need more. I don't know. I'm just really picky with YouTube lately, actually. So if you guys have any recommendations of like vloggers, please let me know. Have I done any painting lately? No. That does sound fun and therapeutic. We have to bring the tea, but you won't read the tea. I'll read the tea. It depends on what the tea is because some ingredients I don't like. Are you frustrated at Tommy for taking things online or do you not care? I wish that aspect wouldn't have happened, obviously, but like everyone handles things differently and I'm just like I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad about it. How did your 10-day challenge go? I don't like this tea ingredient. We're gonna have to wait for the vlog on that. We're gonna have to wait for the vlog on that. I totally wait. Oh my god. I was in the middle of reading something, it disappeared. Oh wait, there it is. I totally understand masking, send you good vibes and healing energy. Thank you. You literally look like a princess. Stop. Am I the first plus size princess? Did you ever figure out what to do with your dainty merch journal? No, I currently have it on my bookshelf, looking all cute and dainty over there. I haven't decided yet. I wanted to do like journal prompts. I was thinking what I originally was going to do was like once the merch like went live and like people bought it, I figured we could all do the same thing with the journal, like journal prompts and like this and that. And like it could maybe be like a bonding experience because I was going to like share my answers to the journal prompts. Like, but that merch is not happening now. So, which is really, really sad. You shouldn't mask. I think it'd be really helpful to talk about stuff bothering you. Sometimes I feel comfortable doing that and sometimes I don't. And like in this moment, like I feel like I don't feel comfortable doing that because there's like so many eyes watching me and they're just waiting for my mask to fall so they can like make fun of me or like twist things or just it's just I feel super overwhelmed. And I feel like sometimes masking, like it's not even a choice. It like just happens. Like it genuinely just like happens. And it also feels like disassociative a little bit. And I can't control it. So it's like a mixture of like a lot of different things together. How many viewers do you have? Currently, there is 103 people watching. And I know a lot of people can't be watching because like they're working, et cetera, et cetera. But I have 240 members and I'm so appreciative of like every single one. Like, what? You guys are so sweet, genuinely. Happy to see that your energy seems really good tonight. Thank you. I appreciate that. I guess that's better than me coming on here and crying. Samantha Joe is a great blogger. I tried watching her. I don't know. She seems really sweet. She's giving birth? Oh my gosh. That's hectic. I'm going to live vicariously through her. That's honestly amazing. Are you going to respond at some point to Beck's response to Snowflake's questions? So I talked about this actually today because I did like a little Instagram Q&A type deal. And obviously like people were asking about that. And the best thing that I could say, like, I will take accountability for what I did wrong in that relationship all day long. I'll admit to everything. But what I don't think is fair is like the exaggerations, the lies. I I don't want to defend myself. To protect my peace, I would rather, as I said on Instagram, I would rather sit in a bowl of lava and let all of my skin burn off than have to try to defend myself to a bunch of people who already have their mind made up about me. Like, genuinely. I don't want to do that to myself. Um, but I will admit to the things that they're saying that is true. Yeah, without a doubt. I will take accountability. Our relationship was like 5 years ago. So it's like we're talking about things that happened 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. And I'm just like, what is happening? Like, I'm 34. I'm every day trying to self improve. And it's just like to now have an ex just like come out of the woodwork and just share like some really vulnerable things is wrong in my opinion, because I would never do that to her. I would never do that to anyone I've been in a relationship with ever. Um yeah, I just wouldn't. Um am I a Twilight fan? Yes. I live for the Twilight Lego. Yeah, I know. I want it. I want it so bad. Um Girl, not everything is a diagnosis. Oh. I don't know what you're talking about. Messy Missy, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Ando, no, you are not blocked. What are they lying about? See, that's the thing where it's like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, they're lying about this, they're lying about that, and I'm going to defend myself here and I'm going to defend myself there, because no one wants to hear that. Like, no one genuinely wants to hear that, like, at all. Um, I think it would be more productive for me to just take accountability of the things that are true and be like, yeah, those things are true. That is what happened in our relationship. Although, like, it's no one's business when it comes down to it. Like, it's genuinely no one's business. And I just think, like, if Beck wants to share their story, okay, share your story. But, like, what is answering questions like about does Amberlynn smell? Like, that's not your story. My mobility, that's not your story. Like, things like that. Like, people are purposely just like trying to get like the worst tea ever. And it's like that, it no longer is becoming like, oh, Beck is sharing their story. It's becoming more like, oh, like this is exploitation almost. Like, I would never ever do that to them. Ever. So, how about you clear the air not for them, but for us, your stream queens? I mean, if you want to ask something like in particular and I feel comfortable answering, like I'm fine with that, but I'm not going to sit here with like a list of things or like yeah. Um Doing a bamboo Lego while I'm watching. Are you still doing the wasabi Lego? I am still doing it. Yes. The reception of these live streams prove that you have people here who actually like you. Oh, Chad, yeah. Were you team Jacob or team Edward, and why? When I was younger, like in high school, I was team Edward, but as an adult, I'm team Jacob. It feels like they have more of a connection. Like, I don't know. Um See, I see that a lot of you are like, we do want to hear that. We do. I don't think it's for the reason that, like, okay, the best way to explain it, like, I don't wanna put words in everybody's mouth, and I don't wanna speak in absolutes, but, like, for me, when I try to defend myself, I feel like it's landing on I'm not, like, specifically saying y'all, so don't take this like that, please. Like, I feel like I'm defending myself in a room of thousands of people who already have their mind made up. And to me, it seems pointless to even try to explain or defend my name ever in any sort of situation because people already have their idea of me and you cannot change people's opinions about you. And I've tried so hard through the years of defending myself and trying to prove myself. And it's like, what is that? Where has that gotten me? Like, that has gotten me nowhere because people will believe what they want to believe regardless of what I say. People are believing every single thing Beck is saying, and people even go as far as to believing like complete strangers who show up in Jordy's life randomly, and they're just like, I know Amber Lynn, and this is the T, and this is the that, and I knew Tommy, and this is the that, and that's that. And it's like, I come on, I make a video, and I defend Tommy, I defend myself, I defend situations, and no one wants to believe me. And I'm just like, at what point, like, do I just give up and just be like, you know what? I'm done defending. You know, like it's a lot and it's heavy. It's really hard. Um, you shouldn't be silent if they're gonna make fun of you either way. I mean, that's a good point too. Did B need to wipe the choker stains? There is no choker stains. So that was a lie. That was one of the lies. And it's like, you already have true tea on me that I'm willing to admit. So why go like above and beyond to like make it sound more worse than it already is? Because it's already pretty fucking bad. Let's be so for real. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, genuinely. So why make it worse than what it already is? Like, let's be so fucking for real. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I need to calm down. Veggie Stan, that's not true. Caitlin, exactly. Caitlin said, realistically, it is none of our business. Yeah. Yeah, Josephine. Wait. I don't know who you're referring to. I'm trying to have boundaries, like, it's and I'm not gonna lie to you, I think Feline helped me with that more than literally anybody, and I think also age and maturity and, like, growth, but, like, yeah, I'm all about the boundaries now, trust. Oh my gosh, it takes a whole year to get a pink badge, that's crazy. Hey, if you don't wanna share, don't share, don't feel pressured, it's okay if you don't feel safe. I don't. It sucks. And it's like there's genuinely nothing I can, like, do or say, like, I just feel like I'm backed against a wall no matter what. Sorry, I didn't mean to start crying. Sorry, I'm just, like, reading what you guys are saying. Drink a Buzzball. Oh my gosh, I cannot turn to alcohol every time I cry or else I would be drinking 24/7. Like, wouldn't that be hectic? Did you do your hair like that to feel more youthful? No, I did it because I started, I don't know, like a few days ago, I put my hair in the middle instead of doing like the I usually have it like to the side, you know? And then when I did that, I was like, I have butterfly clips that I have had for months that I haven't used because I put two like my hair strands like this. So then I clipped the it all was like a tunnel of things. Like it all went like there was like a level, a tunnel of things. That was an inside joke between me and somebody, and like you guys don't understand. Never mind. It was just like the process, and then once I had my hair like that, I was like, wait, I should put my hair in two little. And then I realized I was like, oh, this actually looks really cute. Do I look more youthful? Do I look younger? Because I'm 34 and I feel old. So super freaking old. Girl, don't let your crown fall. Oh my gosh. I think it's fallen and it's broke. How do you feel when Corky Rose shared your PMs? You mean your DMs or private messages? I guess it would be PMs. It's a clout type deal. I talk more about it in an upcoming vlog, but she's done it before. And it just seems like whenever I message someone in private, they always share it. And I'm just like, why? At the end of the day, nobody knows your life but you. Yeah. Why would she just randomly make that up though? Who? You can indeed change people's opinions if there is growth and consistency and proof of that. I don't think so. I think that once someone has an opinion of you, like it's hard to freaking change it, especially in this little tiny corner of the internet, because it's like when you go back and look at my videos from like 2018, 2019, like I am a completely different human now, like in every single way that there is to be a completely different human. So it's like, if people still view me as that person of 6 years ago, then there's nothing I can do or say at that point. Like, if you still view me that way, then, like, I don't know what to tell you, you know? Do you like smoothies now? I know you used to kind of not like them, but lately I've been having one every morning. It really helps me feel on track for the day. I love a smoothie in the morning. It's been a hot minute since I've done that, but it kind of made me feel more clear-headed to have like a smoothie in the morning instead of like either not eating at all or having something completely different. Um, some smoothies are good though, some are bad. I guess it just depends on what's in them. What kind do you like? Do I need a buzzball? No. I'm 37 and the ALR haters are the worst I've seen. Yeah, it's crazy. What are your tattoo ideas? That's definitely a secret. That is a secret. Um, some of y'all are so mean. Most of you could never handle dealing with this stuff in the public eye. Yeah, it's hard. It really is. Do you have friends away from YouTube to be a support system to you when you need? Honestly, it is very hard for me to like turn to people. I do have a couple friends that I hate to say rely because I don't want to rely on anyone really. I don't want to feel a burden to people. Um, but I do have a couple people that I can like message and just be like, I need advice or I'm having a hard time, but it's hard for me to reach out. So if I do reach out, just know that like it takes a lot for me to get there. So when I do it, like handle me with grace, please. um I do therapy actually. Thank you, Panda. Appreciate the kind words. Oh, the chat just disappeared. Oh, there we go. Nobody is entitled to information from you. Withholding personal information is not lying. Yes, correct. Withholding personal information is not lying. I absolutely agree with that. No wonder you don't trust people. I mean, I comment really nice things to you in the chat, in the comment section, and I get attacked for just being on your side and just supporting you. I'm sorry, Sandy. That's why all of like the public, it looks like everyone in the world hates me because like the comment section is filled with nothing but hate because people are too scared to publicly support me. But people support me like behind the scenes, like in my Instagram DMs and stuff. So I do see it and I do feel it. But like when you look at my comment section, it genuinely looks like I am literally the most hated woman on this planet. Like it's rough. I'm so sorry, but these people absolutely shit on B when you were with them, but they will never admit to that. Protect your peace. You owe these people nothing. Yeah. Yeah. And a big thing too is like a lot of these reaction channels, um, like when Beck's mom had cancer and like I was like spreading the GoFundMe around and stuff like that, like they made it to where the GoFundMe was called Go Scam Me. Like they created such a vile place for someone who literally needed help. And it's like Beck is now how do I explain it? That's just one example of like people did not like Beck when Beck was with me. Just like people did not like Alexis when Alexis was my friend, but the minute people like turn against me, the reaction channels, the haters, they all love and support people who are against me. It is like the weirdest, craziest thing, and it's like I don't understand. I like genuinely will never understand. Where did I get my top from? This is from Torrid. Are you considering taking an extended leave while you dive deep into therapy? No, I can't because I have a job I have to go to. Um, people can't separate online and real life. Yeah. Are you ever going to get caught up and then stay current with your vlogs? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand how these people can be hating and still want to know everything about you at the same time. Yeah. Um, Anita, I'm so different. I'm so different than I used to be 6 years ago. Oh my gosh. I look back and I watch those vlogs and I'm like, I don't recognize you. I don't recognize you. I watched Beck's video and I'm like, I don't recognize that person. Like the way that they described me in some situations, like I was like, I don't recognize that person. Like it is in a weird, twisted way. I'm almost grateful some of the things that Beck kind of put back in my memory because it's like, wow, like I genuinely have grown so much since being with them that like I did that without therapy. I had some therapy when I was with Feline, um, for like 9 months, and it was probably the best therapy I've ever done in my life. Um, but besides that, like I have had to like work on myself by myself. And it's like now that I'm getting back into therapy, it's like I'm about to fucking glow the fuck up mentally. Like I don't even care about like physically. I'm not trying to like glow up and become more attractive or whatever, but like mentally, like genuinely, I want to get my BPD under control like so badly because it's like some of the things that Beck said, I was like, yeah, like I did do that. I did do that. And it made me sad for like myself and for them. And it's like it just sorry. It's just a lot to like have to like I don't know. But anyways, in this weird way, like I'm almost glad that I can look back and be like, okay, wow. I wish I could have like improved sooner, quicker, faster, but like no time is better than like now, you know? So, yeah. Oh, Maya, you're so sweet. Yes, I'm counting calories. You literally showed us pictures of your childhood, which we know is a sore spot, and people found a reason to be mean and rude about it. They did? Oh my god, I don't even wanna know. I haven't been watching reaction channels. I have obviously I don't look at the comments, like nothing like that. Like it's just it is too hard for me. I'm trying like very hard to like just protect my peace in the best way that I can. Um yeah, I had no idea that people were mean and rude about that because like I literally try to stay in my own little bubble, my own little delusional spot. Like I've had so many people like reach out privately and say like, "Oh my god, they're so glad that I showed that," and like they felt connected to me, et cetera, like by seeing those photos. And so I had no idea that people were saying bad things. Oh boy. I started watching when I was 16. I'm 22 now. Thank you for all the fun times and memories. Your content has been a constant that I can rely on. I appreciate all that you do. Oh, thank you, Era Interrupted. Yes, Ruby. A smoothie can make me feel clear-headed. I promise. Y'all think I just throw things out that make no sense. It makes sense to me. I mean it. I should start a book club again. Oh no, I lost my spot. How does this happen so frequent? Hold on. I lost my spot again. Give me a moment. Oh no. And oh no, you are not blocked. You're still not blocked. Uh it's gonna take a lot for me to block someone. Don't you worry. Um I see glimmers of sympathy from a few haters, but they reel it back in really quick. Oh god. I don't want it's not that I want sympathy. I just want like fairness, maybe an understanding. It's not that I want sympathy. I don't want pity. You know, I don't want any of that. Have I watched Squid Game? Yes. Have you ever tried to converse with the AI version of you? No. What does that mean? Oh, Dandy, you think we'd be good friends? I love that. I love when people say that. It makes me happy. Um, what would you say to the young Graham Berlin who wants to start YouTube? I would say be careful with what you share. Genuinely. I'd love it so much if you proved everyone wrong. I don't know how though. I really don't. Yeah, Trisha Paytas is a good example, but I also feel like people are very like hop on the trends. Like if people notice like everyone is just all of a sudden like collectively like obsessed with Trisha Paytas's podcast, and like everyone becomes obsessed. Or like if someone does something and then all of a sudden like a large group of people are like, oh, let's cancel this person. Then all of a sudden, you know, a really good example of that is like, as people call it, Shrimpgate. I lost like 10,000 subscribers overnight. And it wasn't because 10,000 people equally just decided in their brains by themselves that they were going to unsubscribe from me. No, it was because it was part of a wave of things, a mob mentality, if you will. And I gained those subscribers back literally like a few days later. So it's like it was all about the just like the mob mentality of it all. And right now, like more than ever, it's the let's hate Amberlynn train. Like genuinely, it is like let's hate Amberlynn, and that's how it feels. That's how it's been, and I don't know. It's a lot. Have you ever thought about member only vlogs that go in depth into your day today instead of the one weekly live? I have thought of doing only member vlogs. I don't know because it's like I have done YouTube for 11 years and like all of my vlogs are public. So it gives me like kind of I don't know, it gives me anxiety or it makes me feel weird like having it to where only a few people can see it, like the 240 members that I have versus like everyone, because it's like for continuity, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Maybe it's still something I'm thinking about. I do speak in absolutes a lot, yes. Do you like Trisha Paytas? I do. I do. No one's perfect. What subjects are off limits and which are open for tea? I don't know. It depends on how you come at me with it, you know? I have taken time off before, yeah. Torrid is very expensive. Would you still use a timer for future girlfriends? See, that's another one that was like, okay, so the situation was already bad. So the situation is I had such bad like abandonment things where it's like I was scared to be alone for like certain lengths of time. And when Beck would go like visit her family for I don't know, let's say a few days, like I'm telling you, I was terrified to be alone. And with my BPD, I was like, okay, so you say you're going to be back Monday at 10 p.m. So I want you back at Monday at 10 p.m. because that's what you said. There was no timer, there was no this or no that. But I'm telling you, there was a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of me texting them saying, you promise you're going to be back at 10 p.m. Like there was a lot of that. And I am currently trying to find I've always asked, so what's the difference between like, okay, this is an excuse for why I am the way I am versus this is an explanation for why I am the way I am. And I'm currently like sitting like in the middle trying to figure out like how do I explain to thousands of people that this is why I was the way I was in my relationship without people like telling me, "Oh, that's just an excuse." So, bottom line period is I have BPD and one of the core things of BPD is fear of abandonment. Whether that is your partner's gone for days at a time and that fucking scares you beyond belief. And in that, it makes you kind of hecticana, and that's for the lack of a better word. So that is already bad enough. Beck could have just literally led with that. Instead, they decided to say, oh, there was a timer involved. That part's not true. There was no timer involved. Like that part to me, I was like, well, what? There was no timer. Like actually setting a timer, there was no timer involved at all. The truth is, I was controlling. I was scared to be alone. I was jealous and I had fear of abandonment. I had anxiety. Like I had all of these things and it made me control like, okay, well, you said you're only going to be gone for 3 days. Like, can you not make it 4? Like that. But there was never like a physical timer. Like that's crazy work. Like never. And that's it makes me sad that, like, I was ever in a spot like that mentally to where, like, I literally gave another human being trauma because of that. Like, I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, am, like, so sorry about that. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, I just don't think there needs to be, like, exaggerations. Like, just say it like it is, like, genuinely, you know? Like, I will give them the space to just say it like it is, but I just don't the lies is what affects me. So, yeah. Um, how would I rate myself on a scale of 1 to 10? Like a 3. I do not have a PO box anymore, no. You're crying because you treated people poorly? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Um, "Dang girl, get a buzz ball." No. People, we need to remember that she was thrown from foster care to immediate adulthood. Not all of us know how to handle shit. Why she had to answer for every choice to strangers. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. Love you, Amberlyn. Don't cry. It makes me sad. I don't mean to make you sad. The people who show the most hate for you are the ones who see themselves in you. Maybe. Why do you keep skipping questions? Because I was so far behind in my last stream, and the common denominator was people did not like how behind I was. So I try very hard to um, answer as many as I can, and sometimes I do have to skip some. And then the chat also like glitches when I'm super behind, and then like, yeah, I try my very hardest to respond to as many people as I can. Um See, I like lost my spot right now. So this is me trying to find it. Mm, okay. How did I lose my spot that hard? That's hectic. Um, okay, we're getting there. I'm like 7 years into my BPD diagnosis and legit haven't felt this good in forever. So if you want some advice, happy to chat. Oh my god, please. I'd love any advice and all advice, but I'm just like really excited to see this therapist, truly. Have I ever been to Costco or Sam's Club? I've been to Costco like 3 times in my life, never been to a Sam's Club, no. Um, oh, Sandy, you're honestly so sweet. Okay, is there like people fighting back and forth right now? I can't even tell. Oh my god. What's Beck's reason for bashing you? One word, money. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Someone's like orange chicken question mark. Oh, that's funny. Right now I'm obsessed with poke bowls or whatever they're called. I do want to say thank you for listening and not being on your phone as much during your lives. I'm genuinely trying to listen to like people's like criticism and critique and like I'm truly trying to do the right thing. If you were a sandwich, what kind of sandwich would you be? I'd be one of those chicken cutlet, mozzarella, and pesto ones. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I love a pesto sandwich. I'd be a BLT, but like my own version of a BLT, which you guys will see soon in an upcoming vlog. I don't believe what the haters say. Good. But you timed her going into the basement. No, I did not. Like I said, I will admit to anything that is true. No, I did not. Do you like salmon? I do. B said the kitty box was never cleaned by you. Is that true? Are you cleaning it now? Why'd you spell Twinkie like that? Is Twinkie going on pads? Honestly curious. Many blocked words. Whew. Okay. B said the kitty box was never cleaned by you. Is that true? When Beck and I was in a relationship, 95% of the time, it was them who cleaned it. Yes. I think we've made it very clear that I had mobility problems. Am I cleaning it now? Yes. My mobility has absolutely changed. Like, you guys even see that I'm kind of like, I say OCD, but I know a lot of people hate when I say that. I'm kind of OCD when it comes to litter box. Like, I frequently will buy a new one because I don't know, something about it. Anyways, but yes, of course I am. I'm taking care of my pets. I'm taking care of myself. Like, you guys can see that. Is Twinkie going on pads? No, I take Twinkie outside. It's things like that is like frustrating to me, because it's like, okay, so the way that I was when I was literally on the like bed bound, like, you guys people make fun of me about it all the time, and like Beck is talking about it in their video, and like etc. Like, how could you guys not realize, like, okay, if Amberlynn can barely wash herself at that time 6 years ago, of course everything else is going to be hard for Amberlynn as well. But like, I shower myself now. I do everything by myself. I clean my own home. I take care of my own pets. I do my own laundry. I mop my own floor. I do my own dishes. Like, I do everything by myself. Me, Amberlynn. I am not the person that I was 6 years ago. It's very, very obvious that I'm not that person anymore. So it's like, to compare me and be like, oh, well, if Amberlynn was that way 6 years ago, that means she's still this way now. That's not the way it works. And that's not fair. So, yeah. What would you say to someone also being attacked by a community for every little move because I'm struggling? Oh God, I don't have advice for that. I don't think I do. Besides just like ignore it. And I know that sounds like way easier said than done, because for some people it is. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. I relate to your anxiety and constant texting, worrying in relationships. It is a real thing and hard to treat. It sucks really, really hard with people that don't understand and mock it. It is. It is hard, like, that I had to deal with that. And it's also hard that Beck had to deal with that, because at the time I didn't even know what BPD was. I was like, I had no idea what that was. I would have people like message me in private and be like, I think you have BPD. And I'd be like, what the fuck is that? No, I don't. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, pretty much, like, I don't have a personality disorder. Like, I would get like defensive about it. And it's like, now everything like makes sense to me. And it's like, I wish I would have known what it was. I wish I would have dug deeper. I wish I would have seen someone sooner, because I feel bad that I put someone else in a situation where now 7 years later, they're making money off of how I treated them, but also lying at the same time. Like, I obviously feel bad for like the truth parts. And it's like, yeah, it sucks for me. It sucks to constantly have anxiety and constantly like my brain does not work like a regular person. That does suck. Like, it literally ruins my life, like, genuinely. But it also sucks for the other person. And I am not, I'm not gonna deny that at all. So, um Shannon, I did respond to the super chats, I'm pretty sure. I think people would just appreciate you acknowledging that even though you struggle with BPD, being overly controlling was wrong, and you regret treating your partner like that. I do. But it's like, I shouldn't have to do this in front of an audience, you know? Like, it's embarrassing for me. Like, I don't understand. Like, it genuinely is. Like, I shouldn't have to do this in front of an audience, and I stand by that. Like, if Beck wants like a true, genuine, like apology from me, then that needs to be done privately. And I will give that to them because I feel like, even though I'm so angry with like the lies, like I'm gonna ignore that part, and I'm gonna say that like they deserve an apology, you know? Should this be intermission? Like, should I go now? Like, it's just becoming a lot. Like, it's just a lot. That, like, it's just a lot. It is what it is. I wish people would stop bringing up the past so we could talk about the present and the future. Yeah, I could see that too. I say that because there are things I've done and ways I've reacted due to my childhood and being triggered, but I realized I wasn't in the right. Yeah, I relate to that. It sucks because you're owning up to stuff, and I don't think that will be good enough for people. It won't. It never will be. So, I'm watching your live to feel better after a stressful day. I tried sending a nice chat, and so many words are blocked. I don't know, but when watching you for years, I was so looking forward for the merch. I do have a lot of blocked words because protecting my peace is a really big thing for me right now. But yeah. It's an excuse if you do nothing to change it. Trauma, especially trauma that stems from childhood, is really, really tough to overcome. So kudos to you for being able to acknowledge you were wrong. Thank you. I lost my spot again. And whenever that happens, I have to like sit here in silence like a dumb. Like a dumb. So I can find it. Okay. We're commenting on what you are currently saying, but you read it 20 minutes later. That's why I'm trying to like not skim. I want to make sure I'm really absorbing what you guys are saying to me. But I try to like, you know, move on faster, so I have to skip some questions. Okay, but we've all been through things in our childhood. I can go on for hours about how traumatic my childhood was, but that's not an excuse for anything. So I get that. A lot of people have had it way worse than me. But unfortunately, my trauma has impacted my brain. BPD is in your brain. It's in your hippocampus. It's in your, I was going to say amygdala. It's in these really huge words that I currently don't have right now, which is like in the full, like the center of your brain. And like you can actually see the differences in MRIs or x-rays or whatever it may be of someone with BPD or without. People will react to trauma differently. My brother Tony and I, so this is going to get real deep. And he has told me multiple times I can share whatever I want about him on my YouTube channel, and he does not mind. So I just want to make that very clear that what I'm about to say, he does not care if I share this. My brother Tony and I, we were in foster care together. We went through a lot of things together. and he doesn't have BPD. I do. He has maybe I personally don't want to share this. He has another mental illness that I don't feel comfortable saying it. Um, and he's also in and out of jail, in and out of prison due to drug usage, which you guys know a lot about that already because I've shared that. Everyone handles trauma differently. And I think that where was I going with this? What I'm trying to say is like, yes, there are people who have gone through way worse than me, but unfortunately, my brain, with the trauma that I went through, it said, I'm going to rebuild itself. I'm going to protect. The fact that my brain had to literally change because I was trying to protect myself, that's really fucking scary and really sad, point blank period. For anyone who went through anything, whether big or small, like if your brain did that, like I'm sorry. And again, it's not an excuse, it's not this or that, but it's just like I hate when people say, "Okay, but we've all been through stuff." It's invalidating to people who like genuinely still, even at the ripe age of 34, is struggling. I don't think it's fair. It's just invalidating, you know? And I don't want to invalidate myself. I don't want to invalidate anyone else. And I don't want someone to see that comment and be like, oh, wow. Well, if Amber Lynn is getting invalidated, maybe since my childhood wasn't as bad as hers, or maybe it was worse, now I kind of feel invalidated. Like, I don't want anyone to ever feel invalidated by the shit that they went through as a kid that they did not deserve to go through, ever. And I don't mean to like be a preach over here. I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to sound like a bitch. I'm not trying to do any of that. But it's just like, it's just a lot of invalidating, like all the time. And I'm just like, I'm not about that at all. What was my favorite subject in school? It depends on what grade. For some reason, I really loved English. I really loved math. Art was really fun for me. My pre-stream routine, do you hype yourself up? I do. I try to like, okay, I got this. I try to be like in a good headspace, the best headspace I can be in. Someone said, what kind of sandwich would you be? That's so dumb. I'm out. Oh my God. That was in the middle of like a lot of Hecticana stuff. So bye. Are you doing an intermission because I want to go across the street and buy a pack of cigarettes? Yes, I can. I can do an intermission in about 5 minutes. So I can let people go to the bathroom, grab a snack, go get your cigarettes if you need, whatever it may be. So in about 5 minutes, we can. EMDR is going to be the therapy that I'm going to be doing. Hey, I'm proud of you. You've came a long way. You're waking up. Keep doing it. Thank you. You do all those things because you have to. You're not that different in size. So why didn't you do those things before? So it's not about the size. I've explained this 1,010 before. Okay. So imagine a 150-pound person. Sometimes they can run a mile and sometimes they can't. So if you're 150 pounds and you work towards being able to run that mile and you continuously work at it, that's you building stamina. And you didn't lose weight while doing it. You didn't gain weight while doing it. You simply built on stamina at the size that you are. So as someone who is 500 pounds, I did that. Every day I used to literally have to sit down to chop a cucumber, folks. I need you to focus in on that. I wasn't able to cook while standing. I wasn't able to shower without my legs literally trembling like this. Like, you guys have no idea. No idea. And that was probably, I want to say, about 40 pounds heavier than I am now, even those things were happening. But regardless of weight, coming from that and going to like I'm able to walk a mile. Like, I literally vlogged myself doing it a couple times. Like, I'm able to literally walk a mile. Does it take me a long time? Yeah. But, like, I'm able to do that now, and it's because I tried. I would purposely stand. No matter how hard it was, I would purposely stand. If I was cooking, I would tell myself, "You are not to sit in a chair." If I was, like, watching TV or whatever it may be, I would purposely stand. Like, when I had the island, when I was living in the apartment in Kentucky, I would walk around that island. I would tell myself, "Amberlynn, you're gonna walk around that island 3 times, and you are not gonna stop." I was doing things that would purposely build my stamina. And I would do these things. And just like that 150-pound person who can't run a mile, but their goal is to do that, you have to practice to do that. And that's what I did. And I built my stamina at this size. Anyone can do it. Like, you just have to try, like, genuinely. Even when I moved here, my mom, she was like, I know she wasn't trying to be mean, but my mom, she was like, "I'm actually, like, surprised at how much you can do." Like, I was like, "Okay, mom, thanks." Like, it was, like, low key a compliment, like, at the same time, but, yeah. Anyways. So that's why. No matter what size you are, if you want to build your stamina, you can. Point blank, period. Um, it's not really an own to make fun of people with mobility issues. I agree. Um, yes, I'm getting my pets chipped. Sorry. I feel like Anita might be a troll, yeah, Mario, because I'm just like, what's going on? And even if like they're not a troll, sorry for saying you are. It's just like no matter what I say, it isn't right in their opinion. You didn't know that controlling their time was not okay. It's weird. So with BPD, you have some people call them tantrums, some people call them meltdowns, some people say it feels like you're possessed, some people like everyone has like their own little word for it, but clinically it's like an episode. It's like a tantrum. And you know, like within yourself, like I need to calm down. Like, what am I doing? But when you have BPD, you cannot regulate your emotions. That is the problem. You cannot regulate your emotions because your brain literally formed itself into not being able to do that. Because the part of your brain where you regulate your emotions, that's the part that got fucked up during your trauma. During your trauma. What? During your trauma. Oh my God. That's the part that got fucked up. So when you're doing these like BPD things, it's like your rational side, like you should not be doing these things. But the BPD, like the side where it's like you literally cannot regulate and you cannot control it, it wins. And that's why you need the therapy, and that's why you need to heal from the BPD, and why you need to do all that. And that's very much why I'm going to therapy. And oh my God, it takes a lot of practice. And there are times, like in this day and age, where my tantrums win. But guess what? There are times in this day and age where they also lose, where I have been able to be strong enough and actually, oh, it's hard though. I'm telling you, it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do is fight with myself. Like that's the hardest thing in the world. And I'm really hoping with EMDR therapy and having this therapist who specializes in BPD and people with CPTSD, like I genuinely at my core hope that this is going to be like the thing where it's like, Amberlynn, stick to this because you can improve. Like I firmly believe that within myself. Child of God is definitely a troll. With that type of response? Okay, I'm not even gonna read that out loud. How long will I be live for? Another 50 minutes. In 2 minutes, we're going to have a little intermission. So I'm going to try to catch up. Um, can you say some things that B did wrong? No, I'm not that person. Did you ever apologize to B before now? I have. I have about certain things, yes. Um, I never said that they had to request an apology. I just do not feel comfortable reaching out to them as they told me do not talk to them. I might even be blocked. I don't really know. So I'm keeping boundaries. Like I'm trying to not keep boundaries, sorry. I'm trying to respect their boundaries. Yeah. Like there's a difference between like sharing your story versus like airing dirty laundry that is just like you know what people are going to say, like answering things like would Amberlynn have been violent with you if she wasn't bedbound? Like what? Like you know that I'm not physically abusive. Like I was with you for almost 5 years and I was bedbound for like 6 months of that. Like that it's things like that where I'm just like, what is going on? Like genuinely, like that I still do you guys not remember Destiny's live stream where Destiny admitted that her mom literally was beating me up and I didn't hit her back not one time? That's me. That's Amberlynn. Like, hit me, hit me, hit me. I'm going to take it. I'm not going to hit you back. Like, I genuinely am not going to hit you back. And I'm just letting everyone know that you can be bedbound and still be physically violent. Like, I know that. Like, I worked at an assisted living facility. And I'm telling you how many times I was hit there by patients who couldn't even move out of their bed. Like, it's things like that. That's just like really upsetting where it's like, yeah, if Amberlynn wasn't so fat, she probably would have hit me. No, no. Like, you know, I wouldn't have. You know that. And that's the part that, like, that's where it's like, are we really sharing your story or are we just trying to like make Amberlynn look worse than like she needs to be, you know? Do you think an apology could help both parties heal? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm all about the apology. Like I would apologize to them in a heartbeat, in a literal heartbeat. Um for my wrongdoings. 100%. I lost my spot again and I keep saying that we're gonna and oh yes, I still see your messages. You're not blocked. I keep saying we're gonna do an intermission, but I just keep yapping at the bits over here. How long are your membership lives? They are 2 hours long. Um, has anyone stolen your membership content? No, but they like narrate it and they narrate it wrong. I'm like, no, if you're gonna narrate, which I'm fine with, which I also talk about this in an upcoming vlog. I'm like, if you're gonna narrate, at least like narrate it like what I truly said. Um, y'all, I'm like literally so behind, and I promised so there's gonna be a lot of messages I'm not gonna be reading. All right. I promised an intermission. I'm trying really hard. I love this hairstyle on you. Thank you. I feel bad because you guys pay to be here, so it's like, um, oh, the FBI Frank story. I think that I might actually show screenshots. There's even a voice message thing that I sent the person who originally contacted me. Um, and I think, I think fuck it. I think I should finally just like I might have to edit out like a personal detail that I said inside of the voice memo that I sent, but it's like people not believing the FBI Frank is like oh my god. But that's like funny drama. See, that's stuff that like actually really doesn't matter. All right, you guys. Um Intermission. I'll be back. I almost just clicked end stream. That would have been really bad. All right. Do what you guys need to do, and we'll be back. Hello, hello, hello. All right, I love the intermission because it also helps. I'm able to collect my thoughts. I'm able to catch up with the chat. Like it's like a fresh start. So we have 40 minutes left. And I might have also vlogged. Oh my gosh. So, can you guys even hear me? I don't even know. How you guys doing? Are we talking about K-pop type deal? Oh, Bunny. Are you gonna go to sleep? Oh my god, my bra's showing. Sorry about it. Gotta fix the boobies. A bra to me is literally like a bikini. I don't understand the difference. Like, do you guys? I don't know. You're tired, but you're staying up. That sounds like me. I feel like the nighttime is just like the most peaceful, and it's just like, yeah. Do you own swimwear? No. I can't tell you the last time I went swimming. No, we're talking about how you can't apologize to someone and then say, but are they really telling their story? Yeah, I feel like both of those things actually are true. I can apologize for what I did to them, the way that I made them feel, and take accountability for that. And I can also, in the same breath, be upset with the way that things are going down. I can do that, actually, because those are two completely different situations. Yeah. Can you say hi to my husband, George, and say that's a good girl in an old Western voice? No, Maggie, no. Oh my gosh, Kat. She literally said she just doesn't feel like this needs to be public, but she is owning up to stuff. Yeah, for sure. An apology isn't real if you say but after the apology. So it's not oh, I'm sorry, but it's just two separate situations that we're both talking about at the same time. So it sounds like I'm sorry, but it's not that. It's just two separate situations that we're talking about at the exact same time. I'm not questioning their story. I was there. So, yikes. Do you split often? I have BPD too. Yes, I'm splitting on that fucking cat. Sorry. Calm down, Amberlynn. It'll be fine. Yeah, I split. You're such a good talker. No. I'm also about to split on Veggie Stan too. But thankfully, I'm not that sensitive right now. I wish you could borrow my personality so we can tell all the people that paid to be here just to talk crap about how pathetic they are. Oh my god. You literally don't owe any of us an explanation. Yeah. When do you start therapy? My first appointment is on Thursday. Girl, you copied Lex with the whole BPD thing. You don't have BPD. So I was actually diagnosed with BPD before I met Alexis. Random fact. So that's not true. I do have BPD, and you undiagnosing me is really odd and weird, actually. So that might actually get you blocked because it's something I literally genuinely struggle with very fucking hardcore. It's probably my one, besides my weight, it's one of my biggest issues in life is having BPD. Have you watched Squid Game on Netflix? Yes. I do have a block button, Courtney. Oh, and I'm tempted. You're my comfort YouTuber. Thank you for still making a lot of content, even though there's a lot of haters. Aw, of course. Is that an apron or a blanket? It's a little tiny blanket. It's super soft. I got it from the Target. Did you watch the Grammys? I skimmed it. I didn't watch the whole thing. Were you diagnosed by a psychiatrist or a psychologist? I was diagnosed by a psychologist. Psychiatrist is to get medication. Psychologist is not. It looks cute. Oh, they're little their lips. It is cute though. Good luck, Emma. You're gonna do great. Therapy is so hard, yes. Amberlane, I would love to see cleaning vlogs, like clean the apartment with me or organizing stuff sped up. Josephine, that's actually so weird. There's a vlog coming up where my whole bookshelf I do sped up. I take everything off of it. I'm what's it called? Dusting, and I reorganize the whole thing. Anita, so can a psychologist, honey. Whoo! It's so bizarre to me that people invalidate your BPD and then sit there and criticize you for behaviors that are literally textbook BPD. Hold on. I need to read this again for the chat because this is so fucking true. It's so bizarre to me that people invalidate your BPD, but then sit there and criticize you for the behaviors that you do that are literally textbook BPD. You know, when someone recently just said that I was a good talker, no, I literally am not, because you worded it so perfectly. That person, Bronquin, you are the good talker, because that's exactly it right there. Ugh. Be in textbooks proves you're looking up the symptoms to get diagnosed. So you think that, okay, good example of when I was with Beck, that I literally said I had no idea what BPD was. Like, I genuinely had no idea what that was. So you think that I was looking up how to act. So for the 5 years I was with Beck, I was like, all right, BPD symptoms. This is how I need to be every single day. Come on. I'm literally going to block the next person who says that I do not have BPD, because you're starting to actually piss me off. Like, genuinely, I'm going to therapy for it literally on Thursday. And it's like, how can you sit there and say that I don't have it when I was literally diagnosed? I've been struggling with this for literally years and years and years and years, and just recently found out what the fucking issue was. Like, it genuinely upsets me. Like, that genuinely upsets me. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. I'm gonna calm down. I had a little anxiety during intermission, and I think it's coming to the light a little bit. Okay. Target's removing its Pride stuff? What the fuck? Target was always so good with that. That's crazy. It's so funny. Everyone in here is psychiatrists now. For real. Whew. Sorry, I had a moment. I had a straight up fucking moment just now. I am so sorry. There's a video of you from 2021 wearing a really cute red lipstick. Do you remember what brand? No, I don't. You'd have to send me the video. I feel like if I saw the video, I'd probably know. Push that block button, girl. Oh my god. Anita said, my psychologist treats me for a diagnosis I told her I had. What does that mean? So you told your psychologist that what you have, and she didn't. I don't get it. It's not for me to get. If someone says they have schizophrenia, I believe them. Why would someone say that they don't have? It's weird. I don't get it. I'm definitely concerned about you doing EMDR. I hope build up to it or cover some distress tolerance skills first. Margaret, I don't really know what EMDR is. So I had my consultation. See, I don't want to say everything. Oh, well. So I had my consultation and explained the whole situation to her, see if we were like right fit for each other. And that's when she was like, oh, we're going to be doing it through EMDR. And then she like explained it just like a teeny tiny bit. And I'm very much like, okay, explain something to me all day long. Fine. But like, I'm like more of like hands on. I want to like see for myself if it's going to work. So I don't really know much about it to TBH. I want to experience it first, but now you got me all scared. Now you got me really scared. Um, so yeah. Sassy Lynn, stop. I don't want to be mean. I'm not like a mean bitch, but fuck. Ugh. Like invalidating my BPD is a big trigger for me. It really is. I'm living for the look today. Thank you. Standing up for yourself is definitely a positive. Oh, I felt like such a bitch, but thank you. I told her I had a condition that I thought I had, and she treated me for it. I don't get it either. I'm confused. So you saw a psychologist and you said, I think I have this. So she treated you for it with no test? See, that's weird to me. That doesn't even make sense. She should have treated you for it. Because if you were saying, I think I have it, that's weird. I mean, I've never experienced that. I don't that is really weird, but okay. I know consultation. I don't know how to say it right. That's okay. I don't have to. Have you ever heard of Jessica Kent? Her audience reminds me of yours. No. You need to advocate for yourself and ask questions before you put yourself through something you may not be able to process healthily. So, okay. With this first EMDR is 5 days a week for 4 weeks, and the 4 days a week for 4 weeks on is a lot of time. So for my first appointment, I'll definitely fill out the ropes more then because you guys are scaring me. I don't understand what's wrong with EMDR. Like, I don't know. I'm scared. I have been suggested like DBT therapy a lot. Is that what it's called? DBT. DBT. That sounds like an EBT card. Am I saying it right? Is it DBT? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how like the first appointment goes. I'll ask questions. Yeah. You relive those experiences while looking left or right. It can be super triggering for people. It brings up past stuff big time. You should be starting small. Looking left and right like this? Ew! Wait, that's giving me the creeps. I was so excited for my appointment, and now I'm, like, scared. Sandra Bullock, I can't even say her last name, talked about it and swears by it. The EMDR? Sometimes there's buzzy hand things to hold. Michelle said, "Oh, now she's gonna cancel y'all." No, 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 no. I'm gonna go into my first appointment. I'm gonna say, explain this a little bit more to me, please. Ignore everyone. Therapy is amazing. Your therapist will do what you are comfortable with. Trust me. Yeah, I believe that. They aren't going to hold you down. No. Know what you're walking into. Yeah. Yeah. It's weird because when she was explaining it to me, she never said anything about eye movement. She never said anything about buzzy things in my hands. What? Am I about to be hypnotized? Kiki, you're really annoying. Like, I genuinely might block you. I will give a million different like warnings, but like you're getting close. Paddles. Yeah. I knew EMDR had eye movement in the first two words, but why didn't I compute that together? 1738. Stop harassing me or come. Okay. Oh, 1738. Okay. Let her be anxious. Yeah. I'm a little anxious, and Twinkie right here is just so sweet. Okay. Kiki now said, you expect everyone to believe you, but you talk dirt and invalidate what B went through. Not once did I invalidate what B went through. I actually feel remorseful. I feel bad. I feel guilty. I feel apologetic so bad that it actually made me cry on this live stream a few times. That's not invalidating what B went through. Sorry, I read the word too. I feel like you had to defend yourself this whole time, and this is supposed to be your safe place. I'm sorry, Amber. It was very that. I'm okay though. Thank you though. So saying that someone lied isn't invalidating. I'm not invalidating like the things that genuinely happened and how I was hecticana sometimes. I'm not going to lie about it. But what do I do in a situation where there is lies? Like a really big one was them saying that I weighed 580 something at one point. I never did. Or saying that I started being secretive about my weigh-ins. That's not a thing. That was never a thing. I was always very upfront about my weight and how much I weighed. I never cared. Like, are you joking? So it's like that. It's like, that's not invalidating. That's like, why are you saying that if it's not true? That's the part where I'm just like, what? But yeah, Amberlynn isn't saying what B put her through. Exactly. And I don't plan on it. And it's you're not with someone for 5 years and they're a perfect angel. There's good and bad in everyone. In every single person on this planet, there is good and bad. And I'm not going to sit here and say the bad about Beck. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't feel like it's productive. It's pointless, really. Like, genuinely. Who's threatening people? Someone's threatening someone? Yeah, there's various therapies for BPD. I hope that I find one too. If you can handle chat, you can handle EMDR. Stop. That's actually funny. Girl, I can send you a clip of you saying you weighed 593.6. See, this is why I know that you're just like a straight up troll and you don't want to like think clearly or something, because I meant to say 493. And if you go back to like the few videos around that time, you'll see that I was in the 490s during that time. Like, tell me you've never accidentally said the wrong word, the wrong name, the wrong number. Like, that's something that is a human thing. It's a human experience, accidentally saying the wrong number or something like that. Whoops. B has never said they were perfect. That takes away the abuse they endured. No, it doesn't. I'm just saying, oh my God. People are viewing it as I'm all bad. Beck is all good. Period. That is the way that majority of people are viewing it as. I'm saying I'm not all bad and I'm not all good. I'm both. Beck also is not all bad, not all good. They're both. I'm saying that what I put Beck through, the things that are true, I am sorry for. but it's not fair, the things that are being like exaggerated or lied about. That is what I'm saying. And it's like, I'm so tired of like saying it over and over and over again, because it's like, I should only have to say that one time. Like, I'm not invalidating what they went through. I'm not invalidating their truth or their whatever it may be. I'm not invalidating those things. And it's like, I think at this point there's a few trolls in here that like wants me to not be accountable. They don't want me to be apologetic. They don't want me to feel bad, because they want me to continue being a villain. So they're trying so hard to get me to say certain things and like twist my words and stuff, and it's just not going to happen. So have fun with that. Thoughts on the feeling of balloons? What? All right. Okay, Kiki. Oh my lord. Believe what you want. I'm saying y'all weren't perfect or good to each other, period. No, I agree with that. I literally don't think you can be any more clear. I feel like I don't know, and I already know like there's certain reaction channels that are gonna like twist my words. I already know. Kiki needs to be blocked. They have a lot to say with no profile pic. For real. But the thing is about this is, I understand it's a member stream, but I'm telling you, if reaction channels start reacting to this and they continue lying about what I'm saying and they're like little narratives, I'm going to put this on like actual public so people can see like the truth of the matter, because that's what's rough for me, is like, let's change the subject. Please, let's do it. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, so sweet. You want to talk about spaghetti? Huh? Favorite food lately? Poke bowls. My weekend plans. I don't know if I have any vlog ideas. Do you guys have any vlog ideas? I've been vlogging so much, like I'm ahead of the ball game. I am. Well, let me see. Go on my phone. Let me show you guys. Let's see here. Go to my little doodad there. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's not as ahead as I thought. I have 4 vlogs scheduled. I love being like ahead of the ball game like that, but it's also getting like confusing because I've been doing live streams and stuff. I'm trying my hardest to stick to schedule and stuff. What do I get on my poke bowls? Oh my gosh. So I get like crab, avocado. Why am I drawing a blank? Hold on. I'll look at my. Okay. Sushi rice, crab mix, ponzu sauce, spicy mayo, jalapenos, sweet onion, ginger, sweet corn, green onions, sesame seeds, wasabi peas, fried garlic, avocado, cucumber, and edamame. Oh, and that sounds so good right now. That sounds so good right now. Darn it. Yes to all that minus edamame. What? That's crazy hectic. I'm craving chow mein from Panda. What are you guys doing? You're making me hungry. This happened last time. This literally happened last time. After I got off a live stream, I was hungry, so I ate. Are we doing that again? Edamame is one of the best parts. Yes, I agree. I haven't had Panda Express in forever. What? How do you Oh my god, I love a Wingstop. Stop right now. Okay, so Wingstop, I usually get their hot and honey situation type deal. But last time I had Wingstop, I decided to try their what is it? Oh my god, I'm like drooling. Their Louisiana rub. Yeah. Yeah. Not me daydreaming about a Wingstop. Oh my god, and I love their like corn. Are you going to get cute acrylic for Valentine's Day? Well, no. I think I'm gonna stick with short nails for a while. I needed a break. It's hard to like journal with long nails. I type slower with long nails. Like doing my makeup is harder. Texting is harder. Yeah. My Valentine's Day plans. Crying. Did someone block Kiki for me? I still have 3 mods, I'm pretty sure. Whoa, my eyeliner slays. Sorry. Sorry. What's wrong with being confident? Taco Bell. Taco Bell's okay. I don't know. You should make chocolate covered strawberries. Oh my god, I've never done that before. Anita, I'm not making you a mod. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade, but with love. With love. When someone becomes a mod, it's because like it feels right, you know? Alexis playing No Crying in the Club by Camila Cabello. No Crying on Videla. Oh. Ew, Alexis. Did suck up enough, Anita? What? Wonder who's gonna be next mod. I need to go into my little mod thing because I know it's Lucy. Lucy's from original Stream Queens, so from years ago. So I know she's there, but I don't know if she is part of Stream Queens again. I need to message her. So I might have to take her off. Who else? I don't remember. Kate something. Not my memory not working. You're gonna love. I would love to apply to be a mod. Aw. Boy Next Door. I'll have to look them up. Thank you, child of God. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh, we only have 10 minutes left. What? That's scary. Should we do a poll? Wait, isn't there a way to do polls? Engage with your audience. Oh yeah, there's like that Q&A thing. There's start a poll. Okay, that's how I know Kiki's losing their fucking damn mind. I did not intentionally misgender or dead name Beck. If I did misgender, that is purely accident, but I made sure to not do that. So if I did, I'm sorry. But Kiki, you are just dramatic. Like you love the drama. You live for it. And you know what? Where's your little thing? I'm going to save you $10 a month. I think I am. Okay. Love that. That was really annoying. Sorry. Like like that's how I knew. Like there was like these little things that made me realize that they're literally just trying to do drama. And oh my gosh, you ate her up without my saving $10 a month. Stop. It's true. Cause it's like, fuck. They want your energy for real. They're like, mm. Okay, let's not talk shit over here. Even though should I do bangs or just keep my shit long? Probably just keep my shit long. What am I doing? Just keep my shit long. Can you block people that are threatening others? If I notice that happening, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, what's wrong with being confident? I did bangs and hated it. Oh god. Yeah, what was the threat? Curtain bangs? I agree with Blue. Last week's vibes were it. This week the hate snuck in. Yeah, we're gonna try to do better next week. Bangs is such a funny name for real. What was Josephine doing? There is no threat. They just gang up on supporters because they're trolls hating on a mother. What? I'm confused. That could be a vlog moment making chocolate covered strawberries. Yeah. How do you do that? I'd have to figure out how to do that. Do you ever blow dry your hair? No. Blow drying after every wash has made my hair so much more soft and shinier. Really? Someone said, "What is with the Josephine hate?" I don't know what's going on. I must have missed something completely. I cut my hair with crafting scissors. I was going for normal bangs, but I got curtain bangs. Not mad though. Oh, really? Josephine was trying to tell them that they should pull up to her town and see what happens. I'm sorry, what? And now someone's saying Josephine did nothing? What is actually happening in my chat right now? Oh my god, I can't. Josephine? You literally read the message Josephine said and stopped when you realized what she said? What? See, this is what I'm talking about. Is this my disassociation? I think some haters are purposely confusing the convo. It's so dumb. That's why you're confused. It sounds confusing. Just ignore it. I mean, I don't want no one threatening no one, but like if I read something and didn't even it was the first half of the stream, I'm actually losing my mind right now. Am I on coke? No. My nose itches. What the fuck? Someone just said you deserve how your parents treated you. Okay. Hmm. Alrighty then. That was Hecticana. That's crazy work. Yeah, that's called sociopathic. That right there is sociopathic. Um I mean, that was so wild that I forgot a block button existed. Like that was so crazy. Damn, they need love, yeah? I think that person needs love. Poor thing. Are you open to collaborating with Pete's? Like Chantel's Pete's? What would we do? Do you have any new songs you've been listening to? Oh my god, it's just like the same songs over and over, honestly. Nothing new. Nothing new over here. A song that I really love. A song that I really love. I don't know what that was. It's called Black Friday by Tom Odell, so that's a good one. I guess I can give a few. Oats in the Water by Ben Howard. Stick Season by Noah. I don't know how to say his last name. Sweater Weather, Miles Smith. Anything by the Billie Eilish. Obviously Pink Pony Club. Good Look Babe. Let's be real. Let's be real. Girl by 67th Street. Who's that? How tall do I wish I could be? I like my height. I haven't heard Lady Gaga's new song. I'm not really like a Lady Gaga stan. I mean, I was in high school. I was obsessed, but do you use TikTok a lot? I don't. I know people like to think I do. I mean, I used to be on TikTok a lot, but that was a hot minute ago. Ash Trevino. Is that one? Is that one? Hold on. Let's go to the tick. Oh. We're gonna go to the tic tac patty whack. Give a dog a bone. Oh. Sorry, I just saw something that was crazy. What is it? Ash who? I already forget. Wait, why isn't it popping up? I don't understand TikTok anymore. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. I do know who that is. And listen. I'm telling you, there are some things that crack me up. Like when she fakes like answering a phone call or like when she texts herself and I live for that. Or like when the bed bug crawled next to her face. Yeah, I saw that in like a compilation of like funny Ash moments and I was like, this is good stuff. Like this is good stuff. This is funny right here. Like that's good. Do people hate her or something? I don't know, but yeah. Good stuff. Oh, Alexa, I don't see that's the thing. Like I just know like the funny parts. I don't know anything about like the drama of it all. So okay, my Alexa's just talked to me. That was weird. I keep eucalyptus in my shower. It smells so good when I shower. Oh my god, eucalyptus smells so good. One of those hosts is apparently an Am baby. Host of what? An Am baby. That's so funny. I said that one time in like 2015 and now like it's like a forever thing. The Do We Know Them podcast. I don't know what that is. About to go take some Snapchats, lol. No, but I can. I don't really use Snapchat. I only use it to I have like a streak going, you know. That's it really. Oh, Do We Know Them pod. I listen to their friends here for the Clout pod. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I do not watch the canceled podcast, no. If I had a podcast with Billy, what would we discuss? I have no idea. I probably have a million questions. Oh my god, it's been 2 hours. I'm sorry. Oh my god. See, this is hectic because this live stream was very Oh, thank you, Jessica, for the super chat. This was a hectic one. This was a hectic one. So I'm sorry. Can I hem my pants? Oh, because they're long. So I'm sorry that it was like a serious one. And again, I really want to end it like with the emphasis and the conclusion, please, that the way that I treated Beck during like some of the worst years of my life, like to be honest, I've had quite a few worst years. That was just one of the eras where it was pretty bad. I fully am accountable and acknowledge those moments and why that can be traumatic for them. And I am apologetic and remorseful and I feel horrific. There's really not much I can do about it 7 years later, 6 years later, 5 years later, whatever years later. But I publicly apologize, even though I feel like I wish I could apologize to them like one-on-one instead of like publicly, because I don't like this whole public thing. It gives me anxiety. Like that's my conclusion of it all. And I'm my words are about to go out into the ether. Is that the word for it? And I know people are going to like twist what I said in this live stream, but I do want people to know, like, bottom line period, that like I am fully accountable and I'm sorry. And I don't really know what to do in this moment. But I appreciate you guys for being here. And I hope that the next Tuesday live stream won't be as hecticana. There's always going to be a little hecticana. I get it. Like, it's Amberlynn Reid. People are chaotic around here. But like tonight's was a lot. And I'm sorry. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys for being here. And it makes me emotional, actually. But yeah, I hope that you guys have a good night, good day, wherever you are watching this. And I will see you guys actually in a vlog on Thursday, and then another vlog on Saturday, and then Monday, and then a live stream again on Tuesday. All right, good night, you guys. Bye.